That's absolutely right. Wind is the word and warm is the word as well. 2 W's as we head into the next couple of days. We are getting a look outside right now at the Santa Monica Pier. A little choppy out on the water, a little breezy, and a little bit of cloud cover moving in. So as we get a look at radar tonight, you're going to see a little bit of moisture out there this evening, mainly to our east. At this point, we're just looking toward, well, sunnier conditions, drier conditions, warmer and, yes, windier conditions. Several wind advisories currently in store. You'll see a wind advisory right there indicated by the yellow on your screen. All of the orange highlighting indicating, well, a high wind warning and a high wind watch also in effect. So pretty much everybody expecting windy conditions as we head into the overnight morning hours of Santa Ana starting to kick in. And with that, again, windier conditions, but warmer and drier conditions for tomorrow. Take a look right here. Wind in the single digits with the exception of Palmdale in the high desert there. 13-mile-an-hour sustained wind. So we're going to show you how windy it got earlier today, what we can expect as we head into tomorrow. And of course, we've got that weekend forecast coming up, and it's going to be a very warm one. Wait till you get a look at these numbers. We'll have all of that coming up in just a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
Looking for?
And I thought I had a tough commute.
I know, right?
Talk about slow.
Yeah, very slow. But it's so cool. I think it's so, wrapped so specially.
Right. It's so big, so massive.
Yeah. So. Anyway, we are looking forward to some warm temperatures. Rick, stop laughing at us.
Wind, though, that's one of the things that's happening, right?
Yes, wind is happening and warm. It's the 2 W's. We're windy and we're warm, WW. So those are the 2 things to remember as we head into the next 24 hours. As we take you outside this evening, though, you're going to see right here we're dealing with mostly, well, clear conditions, a little bit of cloud cover out there, but that's starting to move out of our way as those offshore winds start to kick in. Temperatures much more mild compared to where we've been the last couple of nights. In fact, right now, right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City, we're currently at 57 degrees. So a little more mild and much milder, even warmer as we head into tomorrow. Take a look at the advisories on your screen. You're going to see right here a high wind warning, a high wind watch, the yellow on your screen indicating a wind advisory as well. And we are expecting, again, windy conditions, those offshore winds starting to kick in. Earlier today, we saw northwesterly winds to westerly winds for the most part, the cooler winds, and saw wind gusts between 20 and 30 miles an hour. We're going to have those gusts for you coming up, and I will tell you, expecting more of it. But this time, the winds are starting to turn a little offshore. At this point, a little onshore still, but eventually we're going to see those northerly winds start to come in, and that's going to warm us up and clear us out as well. So your forecast right here, showing you your forecast model for the wind. The warmer colors on your screen, the oranges, the reds, the yellows, indicating windier conditions. You're going to see that for the high desert. You'll see that right here. We're going to continue to see pretty windy conditions into the morning hours, and then things start to pick up a little bit by tomorrow afternoon. Take a look. More red right there through the Newhall Pass, for example. We're also looking at lots of red showing up over the Riverside County mountains all the way over to the Orange County coastline. We're looking at pretty windy conditions and things starting to mellow out just a little bit by the 5 o'clock hour, and that's going to be 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. As we head into the weekend, though, we are expecting a very significant warm-up right now, though. Temperatures in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, and by tomorrow expecting 60s, 70s, and, well, eventually looking at 80s in the forecast. For the coast, though, 60s and 70s. By the end of the weekend, we are into the upper 70s, cooling down a little bit by your Monday and more cooling by the time we head into your Tuesday. One more 5-day forecast for you this evening, and you're going to see a similar pattern. Warm tomorrow, but even warmer as we head into, well, your weekend, upper 70s, 80s, and then a little cooler as we head into your Monday, and even cooler as we head to your Tuesday. We're going to show you what it looks like for the valleys. Very impressive numbers. That's all coming up in just a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you. Yeah, let me know. That looks great. And we're taking you outside right now to the coast. Beautiful. We're bracing for windy conditions and a warm-up. We'll have all the details coming right up.
Wall, what we call the wall.
She's out of breath, so you have to forgive her.
I got my flats on tonight, so I ran over real quick. Yes, I was up there, but I'm everywhere tonight. Right now, I'm in Santa Monica. How about that? Take a look right here. We're getting a look at, well, pretty nice conditions out there. A little choppy on the water, but temperature-wise, we're pretty mild and keeping things that way for the overnight hours. We're looking at a few drops to our east, but for the most part, dry, warm, and windy conditions. Your wind advisory showing up right here. You're going to see yellow, orange, blue, all on your screen. Yellow indicating a wind advisory. High wind warnings in effect for the mountains, and high wind watches also in effect. We're expecting gusty offshore winds winds to kick in this time. And with that, we're going to see dry, warm, and yes, windy conditions, of course. Right now, it looks like the high desert looking at 11-mile-an-hour sustained winds. Gorman at 11 miles an hour. And we're expecting a windy and warm forecast. We'll show you exactly how windy and how warm. That's all coming up.
City, very windy and chilly.
Yep, that's exactly right. But wind is really the word over the next couple of days, and warmer conditions over the next couple of days. We're taking you outside to Santa Monica, and you're going to see right here the Cirque du Soleil tent set up right next to the pier. So gorgeous looking night. A little bit of cloud cover out there. Temperatures in the 50s this evening, but we are expecting a warm up tomorrow. All about the wind, though. We're expecting wind to last through the overnight hours. A lot of these advisories and warnings lasting not only through tomorrow, but potentially through Saturday as well. A wind advisory in effect for several of our valley locations, the coast, the basin, and along the mountains right there. We're looking at several high wind warnings. So pretty much everybody looking at windy conditions. We're sandwiched between two pressure systems. So with that, the wind really starting to pick up, and then high pressure starting to build in, and with that, we're going to continue to see offshore winds. Right now, it's a mix of those onshore and offshore. You'll see offshore winds right there already kicking in for the grapevine, 14-mile-an-hour sustained winds. And earlier today, most of the winds coming from the west or the northwest, and peak wind gusts pretty impressive. Lancaster, 54 miles an hour, Palmdale, 45, Sandburg, 29. You'll see Santa Barbara on the south coast, 26 miles an hour, and Whitaker Peak, 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts earlier today. So very impressive numbers, and we're expecting windy conditions to continue not only through tomorrow, but also through Saturday. You're going to see 60s, 70s, beach day by Sunday, calmer but a little cooler by Monday, and more cooling by the time we hit your Tuesday. For the valleys in the Inland Empire, we're expecting warm and breezy conditions tomorrow. By Saturday, we are expecting, well, more of a warm-up, warmer temperatures by Sunday, cooling it down Monday to Tuesday, and do want to let you know a little bit ahead of time, by Wednesday, we're eyeing a chance of rain. At this point, though, your 5-day forecast does look dry, and for the basin in Orange County, warm and windy over the next couple of days, warmer by Sunday, cooler, calmer, and cloudier by the time we head into your Monday and your Tuesday. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All right, thanks.